Hi everyone, welcome back. Sorry you've had to wait 2 weeks for this. This video contains speech errors and self-hatred. You have been warned. Back to Kageyama's group chat. I ruined it. I had a chance to make progress and I blew it. I knew this was a bad idea, I should have never agreed to this. Calm down. What happened? I kissed him. Mouth. Yes, let's go. Way to go Tobio-kun. Clapping. Damn, I told you to give it a chance but I never knew you'd be this bold. You guys don't get it. He ran away right after that. Oh. Give him some time to process what happened. He's probably just shocked and or confused. Knowing the way Hinata looks at you, it's obvious he has feelings for you. Sugora is right. Give him some space, he'll come around. In the meantime, practice your kissing in a mirror. Trust me, you'll be thanking me later. What is this motherfucker smoking? What? Dude's gotta learn somehow, right? And I thought Oikawa was crazy. Kageyama logs off and puts his phone away. As the restless thoughts come back to him, he closes his eyes and thinks back to that moment. That was a stupid thing to do. What was I even thinking? So much for making things awkward. They're right though. I should probably give him some space so he can sort out his feelings. Doesn't make me less anxious about what he'll say. But it's the best I can do right now. A few days later. While Kageyama is busy spacing out, Suga catches up to him and taps his shoulder. Oh Kageyama, what's up with you? It's not like you to space out in the middle of a hallway. Sorry Sugora-san, I didn't realize I was still here. Suga sighs, knowing exactly what's going through his mind right now. It's Hinata, isn't it? You guys still haven't talked? No. For real? I even stole time for you two at the gym yesterday. As soon as he saw me he poofed red and ran away. I'm sorry, Kageyama. I think it's time for you to take the initiative and talking things through. Yeah, I was the one to screw it up in the first place so it's only fair. Don't say that. It was an impulse, don't blame yourself. Thanks. See you later. Good luck Kageyama. Sugora watches Kageyama leave the building with a frown. I hope it works out for you, Kageyama. Later that same day, after practice. I need to guarantee he doesn't leave this time. After everyone but Hinata, who's in the storage room, leaves the gym, Kageyama closes the door. Startled, Hinata looks outside and realizes he's locked in with Kageyama. Hold on Kageyama, what are you doing? We need to have a talk. Can't you leave the door open for that? For you to run away from me like you have been doing? No thanks. Hinata blushes and looks down, embarrassed. Overwhelmed with the memories of what happened in the dense atmosphere, he denies Kageyama any eye contact. Why are you avoiding me? Did you not like the time we spent together on Saturday? That's not it. Then what is it? I've just been busy. You're always busy lately. That's not true. I always try to make time for you. Really? How many weeks has it been since we've had some proper after-hour practice? Or a video call? Heck, even going to Coach's store together. I'm sorry Kageyama, but I also like to hang out with, let me guess, Kenma? Koganagora? Atsumu? Bakuto? That one line snaps Hinata back to reality, who now regains the will to face Kageyama. Kenma is my best friend. That sentence felt like a stab in Kageyama's heart. His chest feels heavy and his hands start to shake. All the built-up sadness from the last few days gathers all at once. But instead of being sad, Kageyama feels angry, filled with rage. He clenches his fists and goes full force on Hinata. Best friend? Huh? I thought I was your best friend. Hinata jumps back, terrified of the man standing right in front of him. That man isn't the Kageyama he knows. That's the king of the court. You're different. You're the setter who led you to victory, right? I don't blame you for thinking that way. After all, why me being your best friend out of everyone? You're wrong, Kageyama. You are special to me. Am I? So special that you can trade hangout time for someone else, so special you don't bother to try and spend even just one afternoon with me, or even better. I'm so special that you ignore me for days straight, not even looking at me. Does that sound special to you? All you care about is your stupid new friends. What about me? What about all the time we spent together? Did you ever stop for a second to think about how I feel about you running off to some other guy when we finally have time for ourselves? How self-centered just are you? I'm sorry, Kageyama, I had no idea you felt this way. It doesn't matter. This talk was a mistake, loving you was a mistake. Kageyama turns his back and walks towards the door. Kageyama, wait. Don't bother, Hinata. It was fun while it lasted. Kageyama turns back to Hinata, tears running down his face as he had never seen before, a fake smile plastered on his face. In the end we were never right for each other. Find someone who is and don't look for me. Kageyama leaves the gym, walking out in the rain. Its drops disguise the fervent tears running from his eyes, his wet hair hiding his painful expression as he began his journey home. On the other end, Hinata was curled up on one of the corners of the gym, sobbing. How could I let this happen? How could I not see how much I was hurting him? You stupid shoyo. I'm sorry, Kageyama, I'm so sorry. I did it. I told him how I felt. And everything that I wanted to prevent from happening is happening. It was the right thing to do, right? Freeing Hinata was the best, right? If it was then, why can't my chest stop hurting? Why can't I stop shaking? Why can't I stop crying so much? I'm such a piece of shit. I actually, really am one pile of scum. I let the only person that truly cared and understood me, the only person I ever loved, go. I know I could never stay with him, but I can't stand this pain anymore. I lost him, I lost him. Kageyama falls weak, on his knees, hanging onto the nearest tree. He lets out a painful scream and lays down, sobbing more than ever before. He was in so much pain he didn't want to get up ever again. Eventually his sobs eased as he just laid there, feeling miserable as the rain soaked him even further. Oh my god, Kageyama. What's wrong? The blue-haired boy turns around to find Sugoro once again, startled. He was walking his dog, using the umbrella he had to now cover his underclassman. I lost him. Suga sighs, feeling even worse for him. Come on, let's go and get you cleaned up. No. I want to stay here. And do what? Catch a cold? I won't let you punish yourself like that. Get up. Kageyama slowly nods and does what Sugoro says. He takes him to his house and gives Kageyama a change of clothes after he showers. Kageyama comes out of the bathroom and goes to Suga's room. Oh good, you're here. I already talked to your parents and mine. You're staying over today. Thank you. Now, how about we have a talk? Okay. Tell me what happened. I followed your advice about taking initiative, so after you all left I closed the gym's door. Okay, and then? And then I did what I do best. I screwed up. Sugoro puts his hand on Kageyama's back. Come on, I'm sure it wasn't that bad. It was. He said he always tried to spend time with me and that isn't true, so I snapped. I told him he never considered how I felt and that loving him was a mistake. I called him self-centered. And then I said my goodbye. Kageyama. Why did you do that? Kageyama starts shedding tears again. I don't know, because I keep doing shit no matter how hard I try? Because I'm tired of feeling ignored and replaced? I don't want to do this anymore. It hurts me to see Hinata ditching me all the time. I'm tired of feeling my chest tighten every time he sends me a picture of him with someone. I'm tired of suffering. I can't do it anymore. Suga hugs Kageyama. It's okay, I'm right here. It's going to be better soon, I promise. Kageyama hugs back, muffling his crying on Suga's shoulder. Few hours pass by. Kageyama washes his face, trying to calm down his red puffy eyes. He's on his way back to Suga's room when the latter's voice startles him. I'm really worried about him, Daichi. He's doing terribly. Could he be talking about me? But why with Daichi-san? Kageyama stops and leans against the doorframe, listening to the conversation. No, I've asked our parents if he could stay. I have a spare mattress ready for him. I don't wanna interrupt, but this seems like it'll take a while. I managed to get him to talk to me. I don't know, it'll certainly be difficult for him to face him tomorrow. Yeah, maybe it's a good idea to postpone practice. Him? Is he talking about Hinata? No, I haven't tried to. I feel a bit guilty not doing so, but this can really go sideways if I get too involved. I'll have to let them deal with it themselves. But if Hinata does reach out, I'll talk to him. Kageyama's chest tightens. The events from earlier invade his mind once again. Love is so darn complicated. First it was us, then Asahi and Nishinoya, and now Kageyama and Hinata. Our team really needs a break from drama. Yeah, I hope so too. Alright, will do. Love you, have a good night. Man, I'm so stupid. Hinata is probably in a rough place right now too, and all because I only make shitty decisions. My chest hurts just from thinking about him crying. Oh, Kageyama. Sorry, did I keep you waiting for long? No, it's okay. Suga frowns while looking at Kageyama's disheartened expression. I've never seen you like this, Kageyama. I just wish there was something I could do to help you. Come on, it's been a long day. Let's get some rest, okay? Sure. The pair goes to bed. Morning comes, yet Kageyama has barely even slept. The boys walk to school together and go their separate ways. The day goes incredibly slow yet fast for Kageyama, who's left to wonder about Hinata and his path moving forward. He leaves his classroom to walk around the campus, not knowing where to go or what to do. Kageyama? Kageyama freezes. Hinata's voice was enough to bring back all the emotions he was trying to shut down. What are you doing here, Hinata? I thought I told you to leave me alone. You did. But there's something I need to tell you. If this is about my decision, I just need 5 minutes of your attention, okay? Fine. Kageyama turns around and faces Hinata, who's visibly upset. About yesterday. You were right. I have been a terrible friend to you without realizing it. It makes me feel really guilty just imagining the solitude I put you through. The truth is, I told you Kenma was my best friend because I see you as more than just that, Kageyama. Hinata shows discomfort, something Kageyama is too shocked to realize. This is still difficult to talk about, but up until now, all I've known in regards to love is rejection. Coming to terms with your sexuality, knowing you're different and others will judge you for it is hard. Very hard. Opening up to someone you like and getting your friendship ruined. That's even harder. Do you remember that time you came over when Noya-san and Asahi-san were figuring it out? That day was the day that I finally admitted to myself I have feelings for you. I wanted to take the leap, but my insecurities got the best of me. So instead of fighting it like I should have, I pushed you away to make it easier. But it didn't make it any easier. Knowing one of my friends knew the whole sexuality issue relieved me. That's why I grew close to Kenma. And the reason I ran away from you wasn't because I didn't like the kiss. It's just that kiss made everything so real, and that scared me because the fear of losing you and all that we have terrifies me. So I started avoiding you so I wouldn't have to deal with that fear and my feelings for you. That was obviously where I screwed things up even further. I should have just been honest with you from the start. I'm really sorry for putting you through so much. Kageyama stands in silence with his mouth shut, sorting out his thoughts. Hinata is terrified of his response however, so terrified he's not sure how long he can hold back his tears. It took him a lot of courage and practice to get the words out, but he's afraid it won't be enough. Kageyama opens his mouth and rethinks everything for a split second, adding to Hinata's anxiety. I get you. Yesterday I let my emotions get the best of me and said some awful things to you. The reality is that without you I just feel worthless. You have been a great help making me realize how awful I was and motivating me to change. But I still feel horrible. Ever since you started going out with your friends, I have been struggling with my thoughts. I overthink. I punish myself for all the things I have done. I feel alone for the first time in a while. Without you I feel I'll go back to being that self-centered jerk. And I really don't want that. I'm sorry for blowing up on you like that. Hinata sighs in relief, finally being able to relax. I had it coming. I'm sorry I abandoned you when you needed me the most. But Kageyama, you are worthy. You have changed over the last few months. When I met you, I saw a tyrant ordering other people around. Today I see a brilliant setter taking his spikers further. You have opened up, and not just to me, to the whole team. And I couldn't be more proud of you. Hinata's words make Kageyama emotional. He wipes his tears and hugs Hinata, being grateful to have him back into his life. Thank you, Hinata. And you are worthy of all the love you get. I love you and I will not leave you. Your light shined so bright it was able to light up a path for me. Now it's my turn to guide you. You idiot, you have already guided me through so much. And I love you for that. Heart. But in all seriousness, you have been struggling a lot recently. You should probably consider going to therapy, even if just once. It could help you get past the hatred you feel for yourself. Well, I am a bit skeptical about it. But you're probably right. Doesn't hurt to try, right? That's the spirit. Kageyama blushes slightly. So, do you want to continue what we were doing on Saturday? I thought you'd never ask. Smiling face with hearts. Kageyama is about to kiss Hinata when he suddenly stops, confusing the latter. Wait. So since we're serious about this, we're dating, right? Yeah. Excited face. So, what do I call you? Shy Kags. Shoyo will do. No, that won't do. That's what Kenma does. Or come on, I don't mind. Pleading face. Kageyama blushes slightly before muttering out his take. Shisho. Red blueberry. Hinata feels a burst of happiness explode on his chest, making him excited. That's the sweetest thing you've ever told me, Tobio. Pleading face. Kageyama feels very embarrassed. Woo, what about it, Bokken? Blushing Kags. You know what would make me happier? What? You finishing what you were about to do. Wink. Kageyama smiles and lifts Hinata as he cups his cheeks. The pair shares a passionate kiss, showing how much they love each other. Ever since then, I have been in therapy. Some days are harder than others, but I have been much happier than before. I have less trouble expressing myself and have a healthier view of who I am. I don't know where my relationship with Hinata and the friendships I built will lead me, but I'll embrace that path it takes me to. No hate, no shame, no embarrassment. Just love and joy, as it should be. The end. I hope you enjoyed this story. Looking back, I think some parts needed some improvement, but it's done now. The next story will be about a very underrated ship. Stay tuned.